Well, for some reason, it is 1:30 in the morning and I cannot sleep. I just decided to come to you guys and just fill you in about my life right now as we speak and what I'm about to start. I've been thinking about it for, um, I want to say about a year now, and I'm gonna start locking my hair. That's the whole thing. But I've been thinking about that for a whole year, and I have now decided that I am going through with it. And if you knew me, guys, you would know that I am a hard thinker. Like I'm very thoughtful, and it takes me a long time to like put it in myself. Okay, I'm gonna do this. But once I get my mind set to it, usually I go through with it. But with this situation, it's been kind of difficult for me to actually commit and actually tell myself you're gonna get dreads. But now I'm at that point where I have decided that I am getting dreads, and there's so many reasons why I can say I can get dreads, but honestly, it's just me expressing myself and being true to myself in how I feel at this very moment. For some, it's I don't know why they do it, but I know why I'm doing it, and it means so much, and I wish I can express that to you. Um, just one thing that I had to do, what I wanted to do was actually write a note to write a um, whole letter to my parents, um, explaining why I wanted these dreads and getting them to understand that it's not me. And let me back up. Let me back up some. Um, so my parents, right? I would say they're very conservative in how you present yourself. With that being said, they are understanding, but they want you to. They expect you to be how they raise you, and I respect them so much. I love my parents, and sometimes they don't think. Well, they used to not think that I listened to them, growing up, being a teenager, trying to do your own thing, and they want you to do this, they want you to be in the church, and but I digress. I wrote the letter to them, and it turned out to be okay. It first I sort of expected them to say, no, my son is not going to get dreads. I don't know why you're thinking about it. Because they said this in the past about other things. So I was like, this is not going to be any different. But to my surprise, they actually were like, I don't necessarily agree with it. But if you want these dreads and if you sincerely, are feeling this way, you are an adult and you can do what you want to do. And that it sort of it made me want dreads even more, to be honest. And it made me, in a way, it drew me closer to them. But that's for another story. But this is my hair right now. It's it's a fro, and it may look bad, but I actually like my hair. I love it. People, say, "What are you gonna do to it? What are you gonna do to it?" I'm like, I like the fro. I mean, it's a look that I have been having for a while now, and I like it. It's unkempt. I like that. Um, and I don't know how long it is, but let's see. In the front, it's about right there when I pull it down, and on the sides, I've d- honestly I've done a lot with my hair um, lately. Last birthday, um, last year, I actually pressed. Well, is it pressed? Hot combed it or I went to this salon and they hot combed it for me. It was fun. I liked it. Um, but what I found funny is so many people have so many like I guess opinions opinions about hair and what it should and should be, and especially in if you're gonna be a certain type of certain in some certain career that you want. I don't know. They say that you shouldn't have this hair. Guys shouldn't do this. Should have this. But I really don't. I don't feel that way. I'm in school right now. My major is political science, and I plan to go to law school. And I don't want to think that my hair will be um, a hindrance from me getting a job. But I do live in this world, and um, we do have certain expectations. But at the same time, I'm a big fan and a big just proponent of changing the minds of people, especially about appearance. Because at the end of the day, we are not, you know, what's on the outside. That's something that I always understood when I was like, growing up. Just me being a black male um, in school and my hair looking like this, I don't know what you might think of me. If you just saw me, you might say, "Oh, he's not doing anything with his life. His hair, he looks like he just got out of the bed or whatever." But I I really think that our hearts and our souls are what we are more than anything, and our hair, our clothing, our spirituality um, is how we show who we are from inside to the outside. And I'm ready to lock my hair. I I'm a little nervous because I know it takes so much patience and so much how do I put it in words? You have to be focused because we as a people we want to look good. I can't deny that to myself. I do want to look good. I don't want to have it all over the place. But at the same time, I really don't care. I want these dreads because I really want them for myself and not for anyone else. And when they start growing, I know I'm gonna be happy with it. But I know from the first stages, I'm gonna be like, oh, it's short. I want them long, and I don't want to be afraid. And I don't want to cut them. I want to make it to that second year, that third year. Well, honestly, I just want to make it to the 6 month mark. Mark. So I'm gonna make another video soon after I get them twisted, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna see where I am in my whole journey because this is a life. It's it's it it changes. It's a life changing thing to go through the dreading process. So I'll keep you informed in what I'm doing and everything, and I hope I'm happy. I hope you're happy with how they come out. Um, so thank you for listening and good night. I'm about to go to bed because it is really early in the morning. So thanks for listening.